Is solitude a curse or a blessing? A question that stirs the minds of many. These words echo in our thoughts, often accompanied by an overwhelming sense of dread or apprehension. But why is this? Why has solitude, the state of being alone, garnered such a fearsome reputation? We live in a society where connection is valued above all else. We are taught from a young age that being alone equates to loneliness, that solitude is synonymous with isolation. We are led to believe that being alone means being devoid of joy, pleasure, or fulfillment. Indeed, the word solitude often conjures up images of desolation and abandonment, a bleak landscape devoid of human interaction. But this perception is based on a misunderstanding. It's skewed by a societal bias that equates solitude with negativity. The truth is, solitude is not an inherent evil, nor is it a punishment. Instead, it's a state of being, a circumstance, and like any circumstance, it can be viewed through different lenses. When we strip away these negative connotations, what we're left with is a blank canvas, a space that provides the freedom to explore, to reflect, to grow. In solitude, we find ourselves free from the noise and distraction of the outside world. We are given the opportunity to tune into our own thoughts and feelings, to engage with them on a deeper level. Solitude can be a fertile ground for creativity, a catalyst for self-discovery. It can serve as a refuge, a sanctuary, where we can recharge and rejuvenate. It's a place where we can confront our fears and insecurities, where we can challenge ourselves and push our boundaries. And yet, we often shy away from solitude. We fear it. We associate it with loneliness and isolation. We see it as a pitfall rather than a platform. We overlook the potential it holds, the strength and resilience it can foster. Instead, we cling to the familiar, the comfortable, the known. But perhaps we've been looking at solitude all wrong. What if it's not a pitfall but a platform for growth? There are numerous individuals who have found strength in solitude. Throughout history and across diverse cultures, the power of solitude has served as a beacon to those seeking clarity, wisdom, and personal growth. Let's delve into a few stories that illuminate this truth. Consider Albert Einstein, a name synonymous with genius and innovation. Einstein was known for his love of solitude. It was in these quiet moments, away from the hustle and bustle of the outer world, that he could delve deep into his thoughts and theories. He once said, "The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulate the creative mind." His groundbreaking theory of relativity might have been born out of such moments of solitude. Next, we have Emily Dickinson, one of the most influential poets of the 19th century. A woman of few words in public, her true voice resonated through her poems, most of which were written in the quiet confines of her home in Amherst. Her love for solitude allowed her to explore the depth of human emotions and articulate them in words that continue to touch hearts today. But it's not just the famous figures who found strength in solitude. On countless online forums, blogs, and social media platforms, everyday individuals share their personal experiences of solitude. Like a young woman who embarked on a solo backpacking trip across South America, discovering her resilience and resourcefulness along the way. Or a man who, after a heart-wrenching divorce, found solace in solitude and emerged stronger, with a newfound sense of self-worth. Each of these stories is unique, yet they all share a common thread: solitude. It's in these quiet moments, away from the noise and distractions, that they found time for self-reflection and introspection. They tapped into their own reservoirs of creativity, forged new paths, and grew as individuals. These stories are a testament that solitude can indeed be a powerful catalyst for personal development. So what do we mean when we talk about the benefits of solitude? Well, let's delve into this fascinating topic, shall we? Firstly, solitude fuels creativity. When we're alone, our minds are free to wander and explore without the distractions of the outside world. We can dive deep into our thoughts, follow our curiosity, and let our creativity flow. This is why some of the most groundbreaking ideas have been born in solitude. The great inventor Nikola Tesla once said, "The mind is sharper and keener in seclusion and uninterrupted solitude." Secondly, solitude fosters self-discovery. When we're alone, we have the opportunity to tune into our inner world, reflect on our experiences, and truly get to know ourselves. This self-awareness is invaluable, helping us understand our emotions, strengths, and weaknesses. It's like a personal journey of introspection that can lead to profound self-understanding and personal growth. Thirdly, solitude offers mental rest. In our fast-paced, connected world, we're constantly bombarded with information and demands. This can be mentally exhausting. Solitude allows us to step away from the noise and unwind. It's a chance to recharge our mental batteries and restore our mental equilibrium. Lastly, solitude improves concentration. When we're alone, we can focus on our tasks without the interruptions and distractions that often come with being around others. This can boost our productivity and effectiveness. A study from the University of Illinois found that working alone can lead to greater focus and efficiency. So there you have it. Solitude is not just about being alone. It's a state of mind that can bring a myriad of benefits, from sparking creativity to promoting self-discovery, providing mental rest, and enhancing concentration. It's a tool that can help us thrive in an increasingly complex world. Clearly, solitude has much more to offer than what meets the eye. Knowing the benefits of solitude, how then do we embrace it? Well, the first step is setting aside alone time each day. It doesn't have to be hours on end. Even 15 minutes of solitude can make a significant difference. In the morning, you might wake up a bit earlier than usual to enjoy a quiet cup of coffee. In the evening, you could take a few moments to unwind before bed. This alone time is not about being idle. It's about being present, engaging with your thoughts and tuning into your senses. Now you may wonder, what should I do during this alone time? This is where the beauty of solitude shines. You can do anything that brings you joy and peace. Perhaps you might delve into a good book, go for a leisurely walk, or practice a hobby. These activities, though simple, provide a platform for self-discovery and personal growth, but embracing solitude goes beyond just spending time alone. It's about learning to enjoy your own company, to be comfortable with your thoughts, and to appreciate the silence. This might sound challenging, especially in a world that's constantly buzzing with noise and activity, but remember, solitude is not about isolation. It's about self-care and personal growth. One way to do this is through mindfulness. When you're alone, instead of reaching for your phone or turning on the television, sit quietly. Pay attention to your breathing, notice the sensations in your body, and observe your thoughts without judgment. This practice not only helps you become more attuned to your inner world, but also fosters a sense of peace and contentment. It's also important to remember that embracing solitude is a journey, not a destination. Some days will be easier than others, and that's okay. Don't be hard on yourself if you struggle. Instead, be patient and persistent. In embracing solitude, we discover not only the depths of our minds, but also the strength within ourselves. So go forth, embrace solitude, and watch as it transforms your life in ways you never thought possible.